Eden Zero episode 20 um, is is here after a week-long break, everybody. And what happens is Shiki and Hanom, Han, Hanoma are basically sent to Madame Kernai's labor district for causing a ruckus in the VIP casino from episode 19's ending. And basically they find out that 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 the only way to escape the labor district is to mine um 1 million stones from 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 the thing that Shiki fears most, and that's these bugs. Except um on, on planet Sunjul, the bugs are actually referred to as stones, and Shiki, obviously being scared of bugs, e- e- even though they have the thing that Shiki and Harmona need to get out of here on their backs because of his phobia of bugs, Shiki automatically passes out at, at, after only managing to take out to mine one stone off of one bug, and Harmona's left to deal with the rest. Um, and 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 they quickly realize that 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 there's way too many stones bugs for just the two of them to take out on their own. But luckily they get some help from fellow members of the current subcriminal labor district whose names we don't find out in this episode, but 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 the leader of the group does basically inform Harmona, because at this point Shiki's still passed out, that 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 the only way to get out of the labor district is to send is to send enough stones um, back up to Madame Kernai, and until the number on your neck brace goes to 0. Um, but what ends up happening is, despite the leader of the I I guess you could call it kind of a resistance group, telling Shiki not to mess with anyone else be, 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 because the warden's a super tough and kind of unstable guy, um, who uh, who basically tells one fellow um, labor district guy that 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 he hasn't been doing enough to to to, to meet his stone quota. So I guess that means you really don't want to get out of this place. And Shiki and Harmona basically try and defend her and defend the individual, but as punishment, the warden basically whips them and basically makes their ether gear abilities useless, because the whip paralyzes them, and then just as an um, but then suddenly the warden finds Harmona appealing, and basically takes Harmona with him to, to to basically be his play toy. And then Shiki says, "We gotta do something, and I don't care if you guys don't want to. I'm gonna rescue my friend no matter what." And back on Eden Zero, thanks to the waves coming off of Planet Sunjul, um, which Ivy, we, Weiss, Wise, and Ivy are sadly unable to communicate with Rebecca because the waves are jamming the signal. But Hermit assures everybody that somehow, somebody, she'll think of a way out of this. And then Happy, Pino, and Rebecca accidentally run into the famous beekeeper, and kind of Rebecca's rival, uh, who basically tricks Rebecca into dressing up, um, or cosplaying rather, as this magical girl from this Ruby anime that supposedly everybody loves. And no, everybody, I don't think this is to be confused with the Rooster Teeth's version of Ruby, although I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that. But 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 Labelia says that if Rebecca cosplays as this magical girl from this Ruby series, she'll tell Rebecca how to get into the labor district, um, basically to thank Shiki for saving her against that space ninja person. Um, but it turns out Rebecca, Labelia was just using this as a not another way to humiliate he, humiliate Rebecca and get a good prank video out of it. But luckily, a a another famous anime beekeeper, Nino, that Deji said to love Ruby, Adria writes Rebecca another note after she cleaned up the slime-looking stuff that Labelia pours on her, at the end of the humiliating prank, and says, "Hey, look, Madam Kern, uh, can listen to every single conversation that goes on here, but I really do know how to get into the labor district, or so Nino says. So please follow me." And then the episode ends with the warden basically getting ready to um I guess play with Harmona even more. And then Shiki busts into the warden's hideout, and the warden's like, "Hey, I told you what happens to people that defy the warden in the labor district." And then Shiki's like, "I don't give a damn. I said I was gonna rescue my friend, and I mean it." And then the last thing Shiki says is, "I think it's time to show you what kind of a demon king I can really be." And then they Madam Kernai's role in this episode is she tells her assistant, uh, uh, after he fails to find Madam Kernai a suitable assistant, um, to 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 that the whole reason that she's working with Dragon Joe is because um he, Dragon Joe tells her that Eden Zero possesses what's called an ether drive, um, which is very very valuable, and that it would take Planet Sundral over 10 years to come up with enough uh, mining crystals to match that kind of power. But Madame Kernai says that 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 right now she's only getting paid 30% of Dragon Joe's services, and she's only interested in obviously 100% amount of the money, and that somehow someway she'll get it. So guys, again, the episode ends with Shiki saying, "I'm going to show you what kind of demon king I can be," and this is just a side note, everybody. Despite Eden Zero only having 4 episodes left now, somehow, someway, the final episode, that being episode 25, is scheduled to air on October the 3rd.